Today we announce a significant step forward in our plan to make Kentucky the epicenter of advanced automobile manufacturing. We're here with various partners to announce the creation in Kentucky of a research center focused on the production of lithium-ion batteries, a clean and green power source that many experts believe one day will revolutionize the automobile industry. The National Battery Manufacturing Research and Development Center that we're announcing today is a collaboration involving the Commonwealth, involving Chicago-based Argonne National Laboratory, the country's leading federal lab for transportation-related research and development, and the state's two largest research centers, the University of Kentucky and the University of Louisville. This battery research center will be based in central Kentucky at the Spindletop Office Complex, a site chosen in part because the state owns building space there, as well as land suitable for future expansion. This new center may be eligible for state funding and incentives for future spin-off companies, and it will pursue funding at the federal level, a ripe opportunity as President Obama is pledging to invest millions more in research and development in this area. Bob Rosner, the director of Argonne, is here to talk in more detail about the lab, its operations, and its goals. But let me say first that its focus will not be theoretical science, but will be applied science and engineering. Its mission, in my layman's explanation, will be to take the emerging battery technology, perfect it, and figure out how best to apply it. To fulfill their clean and green potential, lithium-ion cells need a longer lifespan. They need a longer charge life. They need to be smaller. They need to be cheaper. And most of all, they need to be able to be produced more efficiently. This lab's mission is to support this country's manufacturing industry and reposition the United States as the developer of the new generation of vehicles. Now, let me explain about how this lab advances my vision for the future of this state. As you know, over the last couple of decades, Kentucky has steadily become the third largest maker of vehicles in America, trailing only Michigan and Ohio. The benefits of this transition have been enormous. More than $5.6 billion in gross domestic product in 2006, some 80,000 jobs. We're home to major manufacturers, Toyota's flagship facility and its North American manufacturing headquarters, Ford Motor Company, which we're helping to retrofit with an investment of hundreds of millions of dollars, and GM's iconic brand, the Corvette. We're also home to hundreds of suppliers. But the world of automobile manufacturing is in the middle of a great transformation, with intense pressure coming from global economic forces, from greater awareness of environmental impact, and from energy demands that jeopardize our national security. This change, as suggested by news headlines all across this nation, threatens the very stability of the U.S. automobile industry. But it also opens a door of opportunity for anyone with the vision, the strategy, and the courage to move beyond the traditional tab A into slot B mentality and to embrace and develop the technology that will guide this advanced manufacturing. And Kentucky intends to do just that. When I visited Japan last year, I was struck by their clear vision of the next 25 years and what automobile manufacturing will look like. They're investing heavily in advanced clean technologies, anchored in large part by battery research. They expect the car of the future to be fueled, if you will, by lithium-ion batteries. And they have developed and are further developing the research capacity to make this a reality. China also is adopting a similar strategy. A recent New York Times article explored how China intends to leapfrog today's technology and invest in battery development. This is a goal that radiates from the very top of the Chinese government. Well, we have adopted a similar approach. On the way back from Japan, I realized that the United States could no longer be content to rely on other countries for critical battery technology. So we began a series of internal discussions, during which we adopted the strategy that we are talking about today. We reached out to Argonne to begin discussing our idea for this research center. And last November, I traveled to Argonne to solidify the concept, accompanied by Energy and Environment Secretary Lynn Peters, Economic Development Secretary Larry Hayes, our two university presidents, and others. Today is a result of all of those conversations. This research center will also position Kentucky to become one of the key players in a national strategy to recapture the automobile manufacturing market by developing and producing the technology that will power the new generation of vehicles. President Obama also has recognized the importance of this endeavor. He's investing billions of dollars to develop an energy strategy that transforms our research, production, and conservation capacity. And he's specifically mentioned auto manufacturing, particularly batteries, as an important part of that future. My energy plan, released late last year, is aligned with the President's vision and goals, one of which is to have 1 million plug-in hybrid electric vehicles on the road by the year 2015. Today's announcement begins to turn the President's and my vision into reality in a very tangible and a very exciting way. Kentucky is in a unique position. As I've said already, we have a foundation in automobile manufacturing, as we all know. We have the workforce, we have the location, we have the infrastructure, and we have the intellectual capacity and the talent to be the leader. At the same time, we have the University of Kentucky and the University of Louisville, two major research institutions of higher learning that have developed significant expertise in energy production and renewable energy. UK is the home of the Center for Applied Energy Research, and its close relationship with Toyota has led to significant advances in production efficiency. And U of L has just announced its new Center for Renewable Energy, backed by the largest private gift, $25 million, in the history of Kentucky public higher education. They represent a world that will rely increasingly not on muscle power, but on brain power. In this time of economic turmoil, I've made the survival of Kentucky families and businesses my top priority. But we should not just survive. We cannot just stand still. We must make strategic investments to improve our economy. Today's announcement signals our intent to not only take advantage of opportunities, but to help create them ourselves.